This is Optimal Living Daily, episode 74, Big Picturing by Colin Wright of ExileLifestyle.com.
Get ready to maximize your potential with Optimal Living Daily, the podcast that brings you the best in personal development and productivity every day of the week. Your optimal life awaits. Now here's your host, Justin Malik.
Hello, and welcome to Optimal Living Daily, also known as OLD or the OLD Podcast at oldpodcast.com. I'm Justin Malik, and today is probably going to be a really short episode, possibly the shortest yet because I'm feeling a bit under the weather, and it's not easy to keep a daily show going when any kind of sickness hits. So bear with me, or enjoy it if you prefer the super short reads. I will quickly mention that you can join my free weekly mailing list to show your support. Since I don't have any product services or sponsors, that's one of the nicest things you can do, and it's totally free for you. So to do that, just text the word optimal to 44222. Or you can visit me online at oldpodcast.com to sign up and even become a patron of the show if you'd like to help pay the bills. But for now, let's hear from Colin and start optimizing your life. Big Picturing by Colin Wright of ExileLifestyle.com. I get a lot of emails from people asking me how to make money. How does one start a business? How does one sell a product? Yes, there are things a person can do that makes earning money more likely. But why? Why do these people want this money? What will they do with it? When I ask people this question, I usually get something trite or borrowed from tech conference lingo. Quote, I want to change the world by providing insert something here that probably won't change the world, it will just earn them money. Quote, I want to change the world by insert something here that impacts other people who work in the tech industry and who can afford to live in nice parts of big cities, but is irrelevant to anyone outside of that tiny circle. Quote, I want to change the world by insert clone of ideas someone else already had here. Don't get me wrong, I think there can be immense value for someone in any business idea. In the hands of some people, money is a marvelous tool. It's something that allows them to be more fulfilled and happy as an individual and will perhaps even speed their pace toward a goal that they truly care about. A cause that will be furthered because they now wield more monetary influence. But that's not why people typically want to earn a bunch of money. The money is the goal, and how they get it is somewhat immaterial. Yes, they'll parrot the "we're going to change the world by ... phrases that they're supposed to say, but their actual goals end at, quote, earn a bunch of money. They're betting that they'll either be happy as soon as they're wealthy, or they'll be able to swing that bag of cash around until they hit something that makes life worth living. This is why, more and more frequently, when people ask me how they can start up a business or earn more money, I tell them things that may, at first, seem off topic. I ask them to take a step back and figure out why they want the money and how much they think they need to achieve their actual goal. I ask them if the business or product or service they're considering is a means to a monetary end or an end unto itself inherently worth doing. I tell them to read fiction. It helps you empathize with those outside of your default social group and can help you imagine possibilities beyond concrete reality. I tell them to travel. Whether you experience new geographies and new cultures, or just try new things, new lifestyles, and new ways of thinking in your own backyard, expanding your horizons helps you see the world from novel perspectives, and those perspectives will help you figure out your whys. I tell them to focus on being happy with what they have now. If you can achieve happiness before earning fat stacks of cash, you'll be less likely to sacrifice the most important things in your life for more money because you're not desperate to find something that will fulfill you. You'll also be more likely to spend that money wisely and on things that actually matter to you rather than swinging that cash bag around hoping to have someone else hand you a prepackaged fulfillment. There's absolutely nothing wrong with money, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with pursuing more of it if doing so will help you become more you and allow you to do more of what makes you feel alive. It's also important to have enough so that you can keep a roof over your head and food on the table. I'm certainly not suggesting that the desire to have any money is a waste of time, particularly when it allows us to sustain the societal fundamentals. Just make sure you know why you're pursuing it, that you see the big picture and allow it to guide your steps. Make sure that you're not running in the same direction as everyone else, not because you want to get where they're going, but because following the crowd is the easiest option when you have no idea where you want to be. You just listened to the post titled Big Picturing by Colin Wright of ExileLifestyle.com. A nice short post for you, kind of a mix between Minimalist Monday and Financial Friday, maybe with a little sprinkle of Wellness Wednesday in there. So that's it. As I mentioned, I'm feeling a bit under the weather, so I'm going to try to get some rest. But if you're feeling up to it, come visit me online at oldpodcast.com to get on my free weekly newsletter for a chance to win a book next week, since I give away one on the first of every month. You can also join by texting the word optimal to 44222. So hopefully I'll see you there and in tomorrow's show, which will be a Wellness Wednesday episode with the Ben Greenfield. I could definitely use some wellness right now. So until then, your optimal life awaits.
You've been listening to Optimal Living Daily. Be sure to hit the subscribe button to stay up to date on each new episode and head to oldpodcast.com. That's OLDpodcast.com for a free gift as well as more actionable tips and resources to help you maximize your potential. Thanks for joining us, and remember, your optimal life awaits.